Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello my dear students, welcome to economics online classes. In the previous class we studied about the rural development and different concepts of rural development. So next we are going to study the infrastructure. Next new fresh chapter is about infrastructure. As you know that India is less developed country. Have you ever think why the India is underdeveloped country or less developed country? I hope you thought already you studied in the schools and primary schools about the reasons for the underdevelopment. It is because of poverty, illiteracy, unemployment, underemployment, disguised unemployment, or it may be the low level of investment, low standard of living, or lack of employment opportunities. All this arises, it is because of lack of proper infrastructure. Thus, it is necessary to study in the class 11 NCERT, that is about the chapter 8, that is infrastructure and economic development. What is the role of infrastructure in economic development? Infrastructure is said to be the engine for economic development. Infrastructure is said to be the engine for economic development. Without infrastructure, it is unable to think about our economy and economic development. Economy and economic development is possible only with the engine, that is infrastructure. Infrastructure supplies the power to the economic development. It is just like a energy providing engine. Thus, infrastructure is tool for economic development. So, economist says it is the smooth engine for economic stability and economic growth. Thus, as we studied, what are the reasons for unemployment and poverty? So, lack of infrastructural facilities in rural areas. It led to the low level of education, low productivity, unemployment, underemployment, disguised unemployment, low investment, low standard of living, low level of income in the hands of the people. All those were resulted, it is because of lack of good infrastructural facilities. So, what are those infrastructure means? Infrastructure is nothing but, students, infrastructure means it is engine for economic growth. Those things, those needs, basic needs, it includes the infrastructure also. Education is also infrastructure. Health is also considered as infrastructure. Even energy is also considered as infrastructure. Even the whatever we say, energy, education, health, everything is considered as the infrastructure. Infrastructure means not only roads, schools, hospitals and all. Most of the cases you studied in the small class. So, infrastructure facilities means construction of roads, dams, bridges, everything in the public sector. Not only that, students, infrastructure means overall development with the development of energy, health, education, everything includes in the infrastructure. Moolabhuta Saukarya antedi kariteve. So, those countries which is lagging behind infrastructure never develops in the economic way. Thus, in the present economic scenario, it is very essential to develop the infrastructure. Rapid development of infrastructure we can see in the well advanced countries. But country like India, still now infrastructure facilities are very less. That's what we are suffering from: poverty, illiteracy, underemployment, and this disguised unemployment and other problems. So, low productivity, low investment, low GDP, unemployment, underemployment, low level of income, everything is because of lack of proper infrastructure and planning. Thus, infrastructure is essential for the development of the country. It boosts the development of the country. Thus, what we are going to cover the topics in this chapter means topics to be covered is introduction to infrastructure. As I said, what is infrastructure? ಏನು infrastructure ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, relevance of infrastructure, state of infrastructure in India, what kind of infrastructures we have today, and energy as a infrastructure. In that we are going to study the different sources of energy, health as an indicator of infrastructure, indicators of health, and ISM we are going to study Indian system of medicine, Ayush, Indian system of medicine. You know that about Ayush, Ayurveda, Unani, Yoga, Unani, Siddha, Homeopathy. So Indian system of medicines we are going to study. Thus health is also considered as one of the infrastructure. So role of infrastructure in economic development. We have to see first what is infrastructure. Infrastructure means basic facilities. Infrastructure means basic facilities. What is infrastructure? Infrastructure is a tool for economic development. It boosts the country's development. Thus it is said to be the engine for economic growth and development. So economist says that, for example, if we want something for today, we don't have the income or money, we can wait for certain time, but child cannot wait. So whatever it requires, it needs for today itself, because it doesn't know the value of money and all. It is innocent, ignorant, thus never bother about the money and all. Like that infrastructure is also. So infrastructure should be developed according to the needs of the child. It should be developed for the day-to-day activities. Then only one country will be said to be it is an advanced country. If the infrastructure development is very low, then that country is said to be the less developed country and listed under the underdeveloped country. So most advanced countries, you can see USA, UK, or you can see the Japan. So infrastructure facilities are so good compared to the India. Why? Because India is lagging behind the good infrastructural facilities. It is because of lack of proper education. Lack of proper education. People never bother about the good infrastructure. So that will lead to, if there is no education, as I said in the previous classes, lack of education leads to low level of investment, low capacity, inefficiency, illiteracy, poverty, unemployment, underemployment, low investment, low productivity, all will resulted in the underdevelopment of the country. Thus, what is the main role of infrastructure in economic development? That we should see now. So, if the infrastructure facilities are good, if the schools are good, public schools were good, public hospitals were good, public buildings, even the libraries, parks, everything is roads, construction of roads, everything is good, then here no question about the economic development. When the economic development question arises, when there is lack of something, lack of good infrastructure facilities led to the less development of the one country. Thus good infrastructure is always attracts the good investors. Good infrastructure facilities there means all the investors are invest in that particular country. Thus foreign direct investment is possible only with the good infrastructural facilities. If there is no proper infrastructure, health, education, or proper facilities, roads, dams, construction of bridges, then it is difficult to develop the country. So role of infrastructure in economic development means it increases the gross domestic product. It means productivity increases. All the sectors, primary sector, secondary sector, tertiary sector, 3-tier system we have in India. So if the primary sector, agriculture, productivity increases, it is because of good infrastructure facilities needed for the agriculture. Whatever the technology used in the agriculture should be improved. Then fertilizers or whatever organic or chemical fertilizers, that should be improved. And to increase the productivity, one should increase the irrigation facilities, it should be good. Then whatever the transportation facilities required, energy required, electricity or other supplies required, even the healthcare facilities also required to the concern of workforce. Thus if the productivity increases, it will directly contribute to the country's internal product, that is total internal product. Gross domestic product, gross means total, domestic means internal product. Total internal product of the country increases means automatically that country's national income also increases. So, if the increase in the productivity that led to the economic stability of the country, increase in the infrastructure facility always gives stability to the economy. Economic strength increases, economic stability increases. Thus, economic stability is possible only with the development of infrastructure. Next is increase in employment. How the employment increases? Employment opportunities will increases with the increase in the whatever infrastructure. If the infrastructure facilities are good, for example, schools, colleges or government libraries, parks, construction of roads, bridges, everything is good. So, while these activities were undertaking, these activities, constructional activities were undertaking, it will create the huge employment opportunities to the people. So that people will engage in the particular activities and generates the some income. So their purchasing power also increases. It will enhance the income of an individual and workforce. Thus countries, if the per capita income of individual increases, automatically contribute to the increase in the national income. Thus, increase in the infrastructure increases employment opportunities, increases productivity, increases investment, increases even the per capita income, national income, gross domestic product. Next, social infrastructure and economic infrastructure also improves. What is social infrastructure and what is economic infrastructure? There are two types of infrastructure we can see. One is social infrastructure, one more is economic infrastructure. So, social infrastructure means, for example, infrastructure provided by the society's well-being of the people, welfare of the people. So, schools, colleges, buildings, bridges, everything provided by the government. So, those which related to the public sector, that is said to be the social infrastructure. So, it never gains some income to the country because it is social welfare oriented. Economic infrastructure means private sector infrastructures. With the hope of getting profit, they were going to construct something. Buildings, MNCs, multinational corporations, everything were attracting others to create employment opportunities, and it will increases investment, production, everything. That is said to be the economic infrastructure. So, social infrastructure is welfare oriented, economic infrastructure is profit oriented. Social infrastructure and economic infrastructure development led to the development of overall development of the economy. Both should be go hand in hand. So, social and economic infrastructure both should be developed in the simultaneous manner, then only we can say one country is developed country. So, in development of infrastructure will lead to the change in the society said to be the social change. Social change is possible only with the help of the infrastructural development. If the infrastructure is good, infrastructure development is there in one country, it will lead to the, as I said, increase in gross domestic product, net national product, even in GDP, NNP, PCI, per capita income, national income, NI, and also overall development of the country. It will lead to the economic stability and to maintain the employment opportunities and reduces unemployment. If the infrastructure is good, it reduces poverty, reduces illiteracy, reduces unemployment, and it will lead to the social change. The social change is possible only with the development of infrastructure. Thus, what is infrastructure means? Infrastructure is a positive tool of economic development. Infrastructure is something which will change the economy in the rapid manner. Infrastructure is a basic thing we required for the social change. So, it is a tool for social change. Infrastructure is said to be the engine for economic growth. Thus, infrastructure is not only said to be the engine for economic growth, it is said to be the social change technique. Infrastructure is said to be the, it is technique for social change. change in the society or economy or countries depends upon that country's level of infrastructure. If the country's infrastructure is good, then we can say and mention our country is well developed in the world. So by the infrastructure one can review the country's performance, how the country is. On the basis of infrastructural facilities, one country's development can be measured. Thus, in this class we studied about introduction to infrastructure and what is infrastructure. Next class we are going to study about relevance of infrastructure in India. So relevance of infrastructure in India. Thank you for watching this video.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.